Good morning. Here we are. I've come to visit Forest School again 2 weeks after my first video, and there are certainly some changes afoot here today, so I'm going to see if you can spot them. I'm not going to point them out to you. I'd like you to see if you can spot them this time. Let's go in. Has it changed? There we go in. I'm going to use it a bit later. I'm going to do an activity that I'd like you to have a go at. I'm going to show you what to do with one of these beautiful maple leaves. Here we are. Quite different. Look at that canopy. Beautiful. Shimmering in the wind and the sunshine. And if you listen carefully, you can hear the chiff-chaff. Ground's still the same, rock hard. More stingers, more overgrown, more green. I've come down here today because I have a job to do. And who can tell me what sort of leaves those are and what sort of tree that's going to be? Big leaves. I've got a job to do down here today. I'm going to go down to the stream and I'm going to put some mesh, wire mesh, on the sleeper that is down there. The one that I always say to you all, don't tread on that, it's too slippy after it's rained. Our fire circle's waiting for you all. Up to the lime tree. Lots of leaves on the cherry tree. And yeah, so I'm going to put some mesh on the sleeper so that even when it's rained and it's wet, you'll still be able to walk on it, and I won't have to say that anymore. So that's my job, my first job today, and I'm going to also show you a little activity that you can have a go at home. Right? Here we are where the bluebell corner is, and look, last time I showed you there were just little buds, and now they've really spread. I can't believe how many we've got. Lots of beautiful bluebells, and these are English bluebells, which you can tell because they're a darker blue and they only have flowers like this one on one side of their stem. Spanish bluebells, which are invaders of this country, are paler blue and they have flowers coming round all sides of their stem. So these are beautiful English bluebells, so they're going to populate our beautiful woodland down here at Forest School. Right, we're going down to the stream now. So down here, I'm going through today because, like I told you, I've got a job to do, but there is something that we have noticed down here that you might like to see, and it's quite interesting on my visit today. Coming down to the stream down here, and look, can you see what's all over the floor? It's covered in bits of wood, like sawdust, like when we do our cutting. Where has it come from? It's all over the floor. Don't think anybody's been here cutting, but who has? So, looked up into the ash tree here, it's sunny. Followed the trunk up, it's all over the base of it here too. If you follow the trunk up, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, and right up there, I'll get some pictures of it, are some woodpecker holes. So the woodpeckers have been hollowing out the tree trunk. Doesn't look very alive, this tree, so we might have to sort of chop some of the top bits off so that they don't fall on our heads when we're here next time. But the woodpecker has been making some big holes up there in the trunk, and I'll see what this video looks like up there. So, and obviously the middle of it is obviously quite dead, and this is all of the bits and pieces that he's chucked out. How amazing is that? Lovely evidence to see down here at Forest School, and it's such a shame you can't be here to actually see it. Right, over here, here's our sleeper that at the moment is lovely and dry. But when you come down, it's often wet, isn't it, and rainy, and it gets wet from you being in the stream anyway, which you can see hasn't got a lot of water in it at the moment. So I'm going to put them of this wire. I'm going to use some staples. I'm going to cut it to the size, and then I'm going to put some pieces of wire along it so that it won't be so slippy and you can tread on it without slipping. So I'll show you what it looks like later on. Okay, here we are, job done. So we now have wire mesh on our sleeper, so when you come down and it's wet and slippery, it won't be anymore. You can walk on it and it won't be slippery. I foot on it and it doesn't slip at all. So, good job done. I'm going to go back up to Forest School and back away. Enjoy a quiet moment maybe. I saw a blue tit going in the bird nest boxes earlier. You can still hear that chiff-chaff. Beautiful. Stay safe, everyone.